Hey guys, today we are back with a new type of video for you. This is a roundup of all of the most popular animations for the month of June. So if you want to get inspired for your next design or just check out what's on trend these days, you should definitely keep on watching. These are some of the most incredible designs, and if you would like to check any of them out, they're all listed down below for you with the links. As you're watching, definitely comment down below what your favorite design is. We really would love to hear from you. And also make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you found any of the designs cool, and subscribe so that you don't miss another video. I hope that you will find this really helpful in designing for your next project. Without further ado, let's get into the designs. Here is a gorgeous travel booking site that reminds me of Airbnb a little bit, but with these neat interactions that really give an immersive feeling. I also really like how the search bar is a little bit translucent and allows the background image to peek through. It's really cool. Next up, I love this animation for a cryptocurrency exchange service. The 3D illustration has a rotating element, which is reminiscent of rotating around the globe in an orbit, and it really brings the website to life. I love this 3D app that also integrates a map delivery function similar to Uber. The mobile app is designed to make the experience of ordering flowers as easy and as delightful as possible, and they use a minimalistic, clean, and user-friendly design to achieve this. And the idea, it seems, is to make the mobile app look as stylish as the flowers that are being sent. This homepage features subtle hover animations as well as an interesting layout for the About section of the homepage. I think it's cool how the images overlap instead of using a grid. It's different than the way we normally see things, which helps it stand out and give it a more artsy feeling. Just a quick note, guys, if you're enjoying the video so far, make sure to subscribe because we've got a lot of cool content coming out soon. Here we've got a super unique animation that feels very rustic, almost stop motion-y, as if someone were cutting out everything and then hand drawing it. It gives it a really personal and almost retro feeling that contrasts some of the sleek, white, modern designs we see, but it still works really well. This is a great alternative for landing pages. Here is a beautiful site for a storybook that incorporates illustrations right from the story, but layered in a way that adds depth and excitement and really brings everything to life. Overall, this is a gorgeous website and really makes me want to pick up this book to give it a read. Here we have a simple landing page for an electric car that is perfect for summer adventuring. The 3D animation has subtle features like the rolling tires and the road that helps us imagine the car driving, even though it's just an animation. This website is very interesting because it seamlessly blends video and animation. They have a sort of rolling wave function throughout as we scroll down. That's a really nice touch, as well as different layers of tan and beige and brown that really tie in those cookies. Here we have this health app that I love because it uses a completely different style than what we normally see for a workout and health app. They tend to be white, minimal with some natural elements, but this one feels sleek, futuristic, and dark. Here we have this really sleek design for a car rental app. It reminds me of like a futuristic Uber with the black and white. And this makes sense because they're renting out luxury cars from brands like Tesla and Porsche. It's a great example of designing for a very target market. Next up, we've got this really fun design for a credit card that almost gamifies interactions with these futuristic concepts. I also like the color palette here, which is a nice twist on the normal logo colors. This event management app is fast-paced and uses this unique liquid interaction as well as some fun colors as you drag and drop your friends list into an event. Up next, we have some simple and clean animated icons. The combination of two colors on each icon keeps things fresh without overwhelming the small size, and the subtle animation on each adds some visual interest for the user. Next, we've got a very maximalist, more is more type site that features colorful images and an over-the-top font and many micro interactions, but they pull it all together beautifully with a strong grid system and a palette of complementary colors. This dating app features some nice animations as the user swipes through profiles, as well as on some of the icons. The UX looks simple and straightforward with a fairly minimal UI. This is a super interesting informational website that uses these scary animations to show fast food for what it really is. The motion design is interesting and creates depth by layering the food animations in front of the text and other background animations. Up next, a beautifully designed website for a wine shop that has this cool immersive feature. When you press next, the entire background changes to reflect the color of the wine bottle. Super neat. Up next, we've got this lovely subtle animation on these elements here. I like those bright colors. They're really complementary to each other, and the subtle lighting flashes. There's very little movement, but what they do have completely wakes up this illustration. Next up, we have a clip from InVision's diagramming tools and functions for the teams to work together. I think that this is a really cool function. I especially love the way it was presented here with that wave and the blend of digital and live elements. Next up is this dynamic design for this app that uses a lime green that really pops against the black background. These micro interactions really help to communicate the brand of this app, and the coaching marks are an easy way of integrating instructions without making the user read a bunch of texts. Speaking of text, we have this editorial style website that reads like a digital magazine. The rising text interaction adds some visual interest and it helps give a hierarchy and order to the text-heavy website. Here we've got an amazing, fully immersive website that gives a satellite view of the globe, complete with flight paths and a cool close-up of the satellite. The 3D modeling is really great, and there's a small amount of very clean text with futuristic font and good contrast for legibility. This next website is for an NFT marketplace and feels very sleek and futuristic, keeping up with our black background theme, but this time with a contrasting purple branding element. Next up is this really cool kinetic type on the title of a case study page. It has some stacking elements that look really cool. I love how much white space they have here as well to really allow this interaction to shine. Up next is an exploration for an alert button, something just really simple, but I do like that little wave paired with the stacking for the pop-ups. I'm a sucker for a great weather app, and this one really does it for me. I love the animated background that changes according to the time of day. It brings us to nature and even animates little weather elements like the rain. Definitely one of my favorites this week, and it looks great. We've got this natural tablet UI. It feels like we've got this transparent glass that really looks super, super sleek and allows us to browse different websites and apps easily. Overall, a super inspiring design. This app has a super cool neon blue cloud server animation that is displayed from an angle above and has a flash of light that goes throughout the illustration to really bring it to life. We don't often post redesigns here, but this is a concept of a redesign for CNN's app, which looks really simple, sleek, and modern. I really like the little interactions here, especially that drag to delete an article function that we're gonna see in just a second. Yep, there it is. That's really cool. Next up, we've got a really great design for a landing page that invites you to check out an app. I love the sideways scroll function on the app's graph, and especially how seamlessly the design of the landing page translates into the app. Up next is a clean and simple landing page exploration for a digital agency. This landing page is designed in a way that shows that they are very professional, with clean lines and a dark blue branding color that promotes trust. They also include some social proof in the form of reviews. This flight app creates a wholesome ticket experience without the information overload and the ads that can overwhelm the user. There is nothing that doesn't need to be there, and I think the choice to keep the app mostly monochrome really reflects that idea and helps to promote a sense of calm. This project is very unique and interesting. It is created in the form of a camera with 6 shots, each responsible for its own colors and combination. The graphic elements are inspired by a camera and show photos through a lens. It's a really unique and cool concept that I've never seen before. This onboarding animation is so cool. It has these little spheres that are rolling around in a transparent dice-shaped cube, and it gives us different colors to reinforce the branding, and even includes a skip button for the users to move ahead if they want to. This app design is pretty much the definition of super sleek, with the all white that is separated with subtle changes in shade and an awesome stacking effect. This is definitely just a concept, but can really give us some ideas for designing for the future. And that's it for this video. These were the most popular animations of this month, and I hope you found this helpful. Leave us a comment if there was one that you really liked, and make sure to subscribe, especially if you want to keep up with the popular animations as they come out. We actually post weekly videos like this for the top animations of the week as well. You can find our social media down below. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, and also hit that like button, that subscribe button, and the notification bell so that you don't miss anything that we post. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you at the next one.